Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cozy Watson speaking to you live at my house as we continue with this video series of some of my favorite video games and classic arcade games from the from this game system that I bought from RetroArcadeCrafts.com. Today I'm going to show you some of the worst Atari 2600 games I ever played, which are not very good, and they could be avoided to play. As I click on the Atari 2600, let's go here right now. As I go push A, as you see, you see the Atari 2600 version of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is also one of my favorite arcade games, and this version for the Atari 2600 is not a very good one because the graphics are not good, and you see the port right there. To me, this is one of the worst ports that I've ever played over the years because this is supposed to be like the original arcade classic, but instead you get this. Here's show how it's played. Here it is. And you see these sound effects? As I was saying again, this is one of the worst Atari games I ever played, and I avoided this for several years because it's not one of my favorites. And the graphics you see right here is terrible. The sound effects are also terrible, and the port is one of the weakest games I ever played. So I push all the buttons at one time, go to the next game. And the other one of the worst ones you see is Donkey Kong Jr. I click on A, and you'll see Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari 2600 version. This is one of the worst games I ever played. Here you'll see how it played like this. Here it is. There you see right there. You see the sound effects are horrible. That's how I played, and you see the graphics right there. This is the same thing. As you know, Donkey Kong Jr. is the sequel to the arcade classic Donkey Kong. But the graphics and ports you see right here was one of the worst I ever played, and I avoided playing this game because this is supposed to be like the original, but this is also one of the worst Atari games, 2600 games I ever played over the years. And as again I go click on all buttons at one time. So sorry. I resume it. I push all the buttons at one time. And there. You see the list of the Atari 2600 games. Some of my favorites and some of my not favorites. So stay tuned for more video series, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cozy Watson, and look for more videos. Okay? Y'all have a good day, and take care.